and here's my contact info. Would love to connect with you. And then I know I'm like, go ahead, I'm sorry. Yeah, and it just dropped to about like 40 people, even though there was more than 40 people in there. Those are the only ones that had iPhone. That's what I love about iPhone. Find other iPhone users. And just airdrop it, ping, and then 40 people got my card, my digital card. Had a few responses back from that airdrop. So yeah, I love it. Hi, Michelle. We just talking about the 10-day cash flow challenge that we was involved with. You want to share about yourself?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
My name is Mikaela.
Cool. That is pretty. Mikaela. Yes, Mikaela. That's why it took me so long to respond. I'm like, oh, it's Michelle. Oh, that's so pretty.
Thank you. I haven't actually joined the 7-day challenge just yet. I'm starting tomorrow. I'm creating my list. However, I did started sending my link out to family and friends just to see what they thought, and they were really impressed with the card. I have a few people who said they're interested in getting the card, and so what I started doing is just going through my social media contacts. And people who had initially reached out to me and communicated with me and do business with me via social media, those are the first people that I will reach out to. And then those people who I've communicated with on Clubhouse. I've been reaching out to a few people that I've been connecting with on Clubhouse because this 10K card, Sean, is so profound. When I saw my card and I realized that what you have done is taken everything that I do and put it in one tool. And I also do crystal work. And I want to let you know, Sean, that you actually inspired my son to start thinking about having a 10K card as well, because he is a music producer. So him and my daughter partner together. She raps and he make the beats and he does the production and things like that. And they're doing their music on social media and SoundCloud and trying to build their businesses as well. So this 10K card is a really quick and easy way not only to communicate with people, but to link to people and show them what you're doing all in one place. And before, I had everything all over the place. And if I was doing Reiki, I would send my Reiki information. If I was coaching, I would send my coaching information. As a writer, I was doing that. That would be a separate link. Now everything is in one nice and neat package. And no disrespect to Linktree, but this 10K card is definitely a step up beyond Linktree. I like it as well. I like it as well because you have the QR code. I was in Vitality's group a little while back, and I had gotten this keychain with the QR code on it. I have not actually registered the QR code on it. So it actually takes I'm going to link my 10K card to my QR code that's on this keychain. And so I will have my digital card that I can send to people link. But if I'm in a grocery store or something like that, and I'm trying to share my information, people can take a picture of my keychain, my QR code on my keychain, and it's going to link back to my 10K card. I hadn't figured out what I'm going to do with this QR code, but now I have two QR codes, one in 10K, and then I have one on this keychain. But I'm going to make sure that QR code on the keychain links back to this 10K card. And lastly, Sean, we talked about having some type of scripts when you are introducing this card to people or you're just sharing your card. I created a script yesterday so that I can send it out when I'm sending it out on social media, asking people what they thought about it. And I'm a person where I have to have visualization. I'm a visual learner. So I wanted to have a script. And I'm methodical as well. So I have to have a system. I work by systems. Although I'm creative, I'm methodical as well. So I had to have this script so that I'm consistent in my messaging with everybody that I communicate with. So I created a script.
Feel free to share the script. Share the script with us.
Let me go to, hold on. Let me go to my message and I will tell you the script. Okay.
Also,
I said great rising.
Also, let me just set the room really quick, guys, because I want the room to be more about you guys rather than me. I want to be the background for this morning, but I want you guys to dominate the stage. So basically what's happening, guys, we're promoting the 10-day challenge, the 10-day cash flow challenge. This is using 10 days to promote your business, to push your business. And we have created an environment, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where all the members of the challenge can come into the room, exchange best of practices, share the results they're getting. And the only thing to be a part of the challenge is very simple. Be willing to make 10 phone calls on your business every day. Be willing to send 10 SMS messages every day. Be willing to send 10 social media messages every day related to your business. But most importantly, sharing your business with over 100 or more individuals daily. At the end of every day, you'll be asked to send a list of names, a list of 10 names and numbers that you reached out to. And the reason for that, we're going to have our team reach out to them with an offer to try the product for free. So they can go to free limited version or they can get the paid version. Whenever they go to paid version, guess what? You'll get paid the 20% of that transaction. If follow the formulas that we're sharing with you guys and really take action on what we're asking you to do, we're going to have to make $1,000 in 10 days in commission, not in sales. But it takes teamwork. It takes consistency. Remember, when a woman is pregnant, she cannot be unpregnant on month 5 and month 6. She's pregnant from the beginning until the very end, and that's why babies come. So if you guys want to birth a beautiful baby in this challenge, be consistent and focus from beginning to the very end. And guess what? A new, beautiful baby would have been born at the end of the 10 days. That baby is going to be an upgrade to your business. With that said, back to you, Michelle. I want to hear best of practices, and I want you guys to basically dominate the stage. Go for it.
Yes, thank you. So it's a really quick message that I send on Instagram and Facebook to people that I know. And I said, great rising. I noticed here you partner with many people in our community. I would love to provide a tool that helps support you and your clients share your business. Instead of just listing links, how about sharing all the ways in which one can follow, connect, and support? Interested? Click my virtual business card and see how profound this card is and let me know what you think. And then I says click, and then I put my business card link in there. And that's the script.
Can you repeat that? I had to step into a library real quick, but I stepped out because I wanted to hear your script.
Sure. So this script is for people that I send to on social media that I know. And the script goes, great rising. I notice here you partner with many people in our community. I would love to provide a tool that helps support you and your clients share your business. Instead of just listing links, how about sharing all the ways in which one can follow, connect, and support? Interested? Click my virtual business card and see how profound this card is and let me know what you think. Click, and then I list the link name there, my link. So it's a call to action. I'm telling them to actually click my link.
Thank you. That's good.
Yeah, so if you want that, I can send that to you. If you DM me, I can send you that message, and you can alter it however you want. So that was just one way.
Sure will.
I have several ways that I want to create scripts, but that's one. So you really inspired me, Sean.
That's great. I will DM you because I would love to use that script.
Michelle, I would definitely be DMing you because I love that script as well.
Oh, great. Thank you. And it's actually Micaela.
Micaela.
Yes. So I have not started. I told Sean I'm going to start tomorrow because I'm actually headed off to a client. I work there every day, every Thursday. So I'm headed off to them in about an hour or so. But I definitely want to start my challenge tomorrow because I created my list. I had to write. I started, it was the 7-day challenge where you have to do 25 people. Are you saying it's 10 people now? 10 people a day now?
Yeah. Yes, but you can do more if you want. You don't have to stop at 10. But you can do more.
Because I made my list of 25 because the first challenge was 25 people a day. So I made my list of 25 people for 7 days.
Yes, that's good.
I had that in my head first before I got started.
Yeah, that's dope. Way to get ahead of the game.
Yeah. And one of the reason why I create my list that way is because I've done network marketing, and the training in network marketing is to contact 100 people. And since he said you have to have 25 people over 7 days, I broke that list down. So I made it 25 people over 7 days. Who are these 25 people that I wanted to connect with? But I also, knowing that I'm actually trying to get a commission, that I want to contact people that I feel will take action and get the card. Those are the first people on my list. Definitely. And then the other people are people who may not even realize they have a business, they're working on a business, and they have in their messages and link, they don't really know. They have a link tree in there. Some people have a business. I know my nephew is a cinematographer. He has a website, and he doesn't even have that link on his Instagram account. So I sent him a message today and said, "Hey, nephew, put your link in there." And then I asked him how did he like my 10K card. He's in filming a movie right now, so I'm sure he's not going to get right back to me. But when he does, I'm going to let him know. And he works with a lot of people who can share this 10K card with me. So I think that's great. And I am complete.
I will say I'm excited about the challenge too. I am getting ready to start my challenge, and my son, and actually I'm up here at the courthouse now helping my daughter form her business, do her DBA and everything. So, and I'm going to be sharing it with my son because he has a business also that, we've helped him start. So, I believe the 10K card is really, really going to be really great for me and my business, and not just having a physical business card, especially when I'm out in networking events and via social media also. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm Keisha.
Oh, hey Keisha, how you doing? And I really love the fact that there are so many people that are really interested in this 10K challenge and moving their business to the next level. I think this is a visionary tool, and that I have been in the physical space for so long. When I had to be forced to move to the virtual space, it was a little uncomfortable for me. I'm not afraid of the camera. I do videos all the time on my Facebook social media and my YouTube channel, but I don't. And I actually create programs where all my videos are not on YouTube. I have a community site where you have to text me to join the community, and those people are the ones that are in each one of my communities, whether it is the community for self-healing, whether it's the community for Reiki, whether it's the community for meditation, whatever that community is, those people join that community. And I did that because that helped, that ensured that the people that joined that community was truly interested in what I was offering and how I can help them. And so those are where most of my videos are. So I'm not afraid of having a video, doing videos. I would love to see, I want to do a video about this 10K challenge and be really creative with how I'm going to enlighten people about getting a 10K card and not being bashful about creating a video and putting that out there, because once I put that out there, one, I'm promoting myself and everything that I do, but on that card, it has a way for people to get their own card. Because if they like your card, and they're like, wow, this is really impressive, how do I get one? Then they sign up and get one. And that's the whole idea behind this whole 10K concept and challenge, is to share your card with people so that they have a wow factor, and then they sign up for cards so that they can have a wow factor as well. So I really like this concept. It's really transformative. Does anybody else have a way that they're using their 10K cards?
I'm like you, trying to scale. This is Luann. I'm in Michigan. I'm an athletic trainer, sports medicine specialist, and I believe in 10K because my number one point with it is that it's COVID free. It's just way too easy and convenient. You can rule a room with one single airdrop. Whoever has their airdrop accept on, or you can ask that people open their airdrop so that you can provide it to them. And depending on the information that you have on the card, it can be like just very useful and helpful. I actually even have a video about my profession on my card. And so if people don't understand exactly what I do or what my profession is, they can get the information. So I have already shared it to almost 1,000 people just because I'm in multiple group meetings and group chats because of what I do. And I'm also trying to bend it to organizations like the university that I work with, businesses, a couple of bankers. Been talking to 10K about how it can be utilized for business, so that actually air quotes the business owns it, I guess, and then they can, if people come and go as employees, they still have the right to the card and have it changed to the new employee, or the employee, I guess, would have the opportunity also to buy the card because of the information that would be attached. So anything we can do to scale, I think that it's great to have the ability to purchase the card off of everyone's card and get some commission off of it, but we got to scale. I mean, it's just taking too long, and I already work 80 hours a week in the summer. In the winter, I work 120 hours a week, so I just don't have time to sell. I'm not a seller anyway like that.
I like that concept, being able to scale and take it to business. I hadn't even thought about that. That's amazing, because one of the ways in which I'm doing my business is creating wellness programs for corporations and being able to share my services with the employees individually. And so just being able to share my card with these companies and let them know that all their employees can have cards too. I think that's a great concept. That is an amazing concept. I hadn't even thought about sharing the cards to some of the groups that I'm part of. I need to think broader in sharing this card. That was a great idea.
Well, I shared. Sorry, go ahead, Erica.
I was just going to say good morning, everyone. I'm Eureka Thomas. I use my 10K card basically on any type of platform that I'm on, whether that's on social media or even speaking with someone. I'm always sharing. You need to get a digital business cards. Everyone is moving away from websites now, and everybody that you talk to, whenever they ask you, do you have a business card? A lot of people still carry business cards. And I will tell them, what is that person going to do with that business card that you give to them? They're going to either trash it, they're going to put it somewhere where they have no clue where it is. And so when you provide them with your link to your digital business card, they will always have access to it. They'll remember you because you gave them something different. It's unique. And I use it in everything that I do, in conversations, on every piece of social media, it's on every single site that I'm on. And like you said, in groups, definitely share it. And I think it's just an amazing opportunity for you to generate income, but also for exposure and expansion in anything that you do. So I'm in love with it. And Sean already knows this. I was so hyped up when I found out about it. I think we were on the phone until 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's an amazing thing for anyone to have. So I always tell my friends, family, anyone that I come in contact with, are you an entrepreneur? Do you have a purpose? Do you have a vision? If so, get a digital business card. Share with people what you're doing, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to, get some exposure and generate income. So I use it for every single thing. I even shared it with my landscaper, and he's like, I want one of those. He wants me to build a website, and he wants me to get him a digital business card. And so use it for people that you in your community where you live, people that, clean for you. Anybody can use a digital business card. If I didn't have a business, I would have a digital business card just for who I am, just because of who I am. That's my brand. I am my brand, right? So I would use it for anything.
This thing is limitless. I personally believe that that 10K Sean has absolute wildfire. He's just a different form of Microsoft. It's something that everybody already uses and needs. So, and it can just be very useful. It's absolutely customizable. So it's absolutely limitless.
I agree. It is limitless, and there's, like you were saying earlier, Gwen, that there's so many ways to even scale this 10K card up, and that this is a forum to do that, to bring those ideas so that this card can be scaled. Because we don't really know what the future holds and what that means, but virtually, I think that is here to stay. When you think about technology being virtual, we're still in the physical world. We still communicate with people in the physical world, but then having access to everything that you do. And like you said, Eureka, that's your brand. So you want to be able to identify your brand and scale it and share it with everybody that you meet. Even as a salesperson, talking to people, you're talking to people all the time. You're talking to people at the grocery store. You're talking to people if you go to the health club. You're talking to people at the gas station. You're talking to people everywhere you go. And so, depending on what your business is, you're marketing yourself and your business. And so you have this 10K card that you can share with people, and you have this short link, which I don't have yet, but you have this short link that you can provide to people, so that while you're physically in front of them, you have this QR code. You pull up your business card on your phone, you show the QR code, you let them pull out their camera, let them take an image of this QR code, and they have your 10K card on their phone. So that's how easy that process is.
And I love the Q code is what the trademark is on the one with the picture in the middle for the 10K cards. But I love the fact that you can ask somebody for their number and be like, let me share my card with you. You just stole their contact. So you can stay in touch with them depending on what you're doing. So you got to always be thinking, got to play chess, not checkers. Always got to think 3 or 4 steps.
One thing I like about it too is if you have multiple businesses, whether that's a business owner, maybe you a representative, for different companies. I like the fact that you could have cards for each of those entities. However, if you have a website, you could point it directly to those different entities within your website. So it's just so many things that you could do with this card that will open you up for new opportunities. And in my mind, there's no excuse for someone not to know who you are if you have a 10K card. No excuse. I just see it as, the new wave or the new move in which a lot of companies are moving to. Like I have an insurance, I have a whole insurance team. I'm a licensed agent. I educate people on the Forex market or the financial markets. I do, a whole lot of marketing and web design stuff. So there's a lot of things that you can take your skills that you already have and get paid for those skills and use your 10K card to, expand your reach. So that's how I would leverage it, especially if you know someone that has skills and can do some stuff, but they really don't have it, expanded their territory or reached out in their territory, have them to get a 10K card, and that would help them to get more business, in my mind.
Hey Kim, how you doing? You like to share?
Yeah, Sam, Aubrey, Gilbert. Audrey, I apologize. Gilbert, would you like to speak?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Kim is speaking now. Yes, go ahead, Kim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. I'm driving. I'm just not sure how the reception is. Good morning to everyone. I'm Kim from Southern California. I'm a luxury realtor here with a few other businesses and a nonprofit. And my 10 card is amazing just for that purpose alone. I heard someone just mention having multiple businesses or multiple contact points. This card allows you to connect them all together and then separate them as you need them. So I love it. I love it. I love it. And good morning. I'm in California, so it's still morning here. I'm Kim, and I'm done speaking.
Gilbert, would you like to share and tell us a little about yourself? Or do you have a 10K card? Gilbert?
How many people on here have actually been doing the challenge and sending out the 5 different ways that Sean talked about, and seeing great results, and what have been the results with that? And what have people been saying about the card as a result of you sharing it that way?
This is Kim. I don't think I was on. Did he have a training on the 5 different ways? I'm not sure. I'm not doing the challenge just yet. I'm in the middle of a huge project. But I do send the card out daily to many people. And I've gotten a really great response. Just this morning, I had a couple people asking me to send them the information because they want a card. So I sent them the information that Sean gave me, and hopefully they'll get signed up.
So I have not started the challenge. Actually, I don't know what the 5 different points that Sean mentioned. So I've been sharing the card, but I don't know what the the steps are or the instructions were. Can you share it?
Yes,
Can
I
someone
can
share it with me?
Yeah, I mentioned that too.
Yeah, you can share it, Angela.
Okay. No, if you want to, you can. Since you brought it up, it's up to you. You want me to or you?
You can, because I know about 3 of them. I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 10 phone calls, 10 DMs, 10 SMs, and what else is it? And then we have 100. You got to be in front of an audience of 100 people and more. But you can do more than 10 calls, 10 across the board. It's about branding the 10K card. Because people was feeling it was too much with the 25, but you can do as many as you want. But it's 10 now.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think it's like you send it 10 text messages, 10 DMs, and it could be Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn if you have LinkedIn.
10 calls.
10 calls.
And 100 people, audience, be in front of 100 audience. Be in front of an audience of 100 people or more giving your presentation about your business and your card, that they can refer to your card. And that's it. They give you accountability. It's accountability sheet you would do later on, and we come back at night at 10 o'clock to make sure you hit all your pointers to get your points. And if
I have a question. So if you don't have an opportunity to be in front of 100 people, you could do the other 3.
No, you got to do all 4. And like say some of the audience, like you can go in, even if it's more than 25, you have to go in 4 groups and you have to show us that group and you have to see, because it add up to 100. But usually you search around in the room and just search around in the hallway and try to get into a room that's 100 and more, and that'll kill it in one day. Or you can do it on Zoom. Any kind of way you do your presentation in front of 100 people would count. So like this morning I was with a group, it was like 30 something. So I put that down. So I still got to go in front of more than 75 people. And then some of my calls I did with the 25 people that didn't get back in contact with me, I'm going to go back and call them again.
Got it. Okay.
And then like I was telling her, the other group I was in with the DM tips, for Instagram, it was like if people following you, like I just followed you, right? You should say, oh, I love to connect. So that way you can turn around and drop your card back to me. So that's another way of connecting. And then from there, if I follow back up, then you go into telling me more about you. And tonight I'll share a lot of that information because I have to go get the notebook because they gave a lot of good things. Because even they were saying if you go on the Reel, you can do that video and do selfies with it because that's something they do as professional marketing. And that was a way of hitting a lot of people saying that you'll see how many people watch and reviewed your Reel. And then you can put down DM video down in the bottom of the comment. So they'll still get your card. But it's got to be a way like you're not just throwing your card and your presentation out to people. Because you can do that and I might not be interested. But like now, me and you talking and I went and followed you. You can say, oh, nice. I followed you or whatever you want to say and say, here, let's connect. And you just give me your card.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm going to find other information because they gave 5 tips in the class, but I came in at the end. But she gave her website to go in and ask for the valuable package.
So where and I'm just kind of jumping back in, I was on a phone call. Where can we find out this information or kind of get more in-depth details on the challenge and how it actually goes, what we need to, submit and whatever?
Oh, you will go under, do you have a 10K card?
I do, yes.
Oh, no, it might not be in your card. If you go to my card, you'll see 10-day full cash flow. I'm sorry, I need to go get my glasses. If you go on my card, you'll see it and it'll tell you have to fill out that form and let's start from there. You have to do 10 calls, 10 DMs, or either Instagram or any way of socializing with somebody as far as social media. And then you have to do it's 4 things. Did I tell you 3 already? Yes. And then you got to be in front of an audience of 100 people. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find yourself up on the stage. So if you go in there and you feel that they don't call you up, go into another one. Quietly leave and go somewhere else and try to find out, something connect with you. If not, I've been going to get information to help me with my business or even help me with the DMs or the Instagram. And they be like 25 or 30 or 40 people. I go in that group and I go up on the stage and I actually say, they'll ask you, because they'll read your bio. Some of them read your bio. So I ask a question and I let them know what I'm doing. And then that way they asked me that if I wanted the value package. That's how I got it. So I got contact with them because I sent them my information. Okay. Thank you. I will. And then I'll share a lot of that information tonight at 10 o'clock. Then I can go get the notebook I had, okay? Because we meet at 10 in the morning and 10 in the evening. 10 in the morning. Okay. I will do that. Thank you.
And that's 10 Eastern time, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm Central. Okay, that's why I started late. Okay. So now at the bottom of the 10K card, it has a link that says learn about 10K cards. Is that where you're saying that we get more information about?
You'll learn more about 10K cards
for people that have the 10K cards.
Yeah, if you want to learn more about the card, you can go into that. But I'm saying the information I got about how to DM someone, that's what I was telling her I'm going to share later on this evening.
Oh, gotcha.
Because she gave out tips, and then she had a package she gave out, so I just have to go to my email and everything and check it out myself, and then I'll share some of the information. And what I also did was I put an ad in the local newspaper. So she has her because I did the magazine too. She has her local ad digital, and she have it that she sent it around all in the community, and it cover all 5 boroughs. And then I put it in. I did a complimentary magazine, which I'm going to update on my 10K card, which I just got to send them my form that changed from April into June and July. That I give out a complimentary magazine, but I'm going to get a link connected with that you have to give me your email to send back the app, send back the magazine to you. So that's another way. So even if you have free items you want to give out or anything you're giving out as freebies or downloads, you might want to get a form to connect to that to be able to get their contact information and probably follow back and say, how did you like it? Or, what do you think about the card or something in that effect. That's what I've been doing.
That's great. What's in the magazine? I mean, what kind of magazine is that?
Well, I do gardening, so it's a lot about gardening recipes. Some of the time I can give out real estate because I'm not a real estater, but I do digital real estate, meaning that I don't have a physical store, so my stores would be digital. So like each property I would have, that's what it would look like. So therefore, the magazine is just given out. So when I give out the workshops, I put the ad in there, like for 10K, I put the ad in there for like my workshops, my seahorse, and I can get it changed or upgraded to different things. So it's just giving you information and tips of things that's going on in that month related to some of the things I do. So I usually give them out in the package when I'm actually doing workshops in the garden. Oh. But I did the digital one, I just put to actually get contact and give something back to the people that's following me or want to check out my card. And it's reading is what Media. Remember Media magazine. So it's like they got digital packages. And I'll share some more of that information tonight too if you want it.
Yeah, I would love that information because I'd like to get a magazine as well because all that I'm doing. Because I would like to really, really start to share out into the community, especially for small businesses because there's a lot of small businesses that are cropping up now. People are stepping up and really doing their businesses. And this is a great way, a great, easy, and simple way for people to start to advertise their business. on a small budget. So it's definitely something people can do at a local level.
Yes, and then if you go like to community boards where they have few, like free community space, you can even ask them, can you do something for the community? And like do something geared to your business, or even teach them something about your business, and you can mention it there. You just can't leave anything there related to selling or money. So that's another option that I hope to do next week.
Peace and love, everyone. Permission to speak.
The training.
Peace. Gilbert, I did hear you guys call me earlier, actually, at work. Hopefully it's not too loud in the background. I'm a high-low driver, so I'm not supposed to be on the phone, but I utilize my time at work to listen to all the good knowledge I can, so hopefully I can fire this job sooner than later. A new real estate investor, practicing the equity wholesale strategy right now from Detroit, Michigan. I have not looked fully into the whole 10K card challenge, nor have I set it up. I was actually doing that now. You guys called my name to ask me if I wanted to speak. So it's all new to me. I'm not exactly sure how it all works, but I will be looking into that as soon as I get finished speaking here now. Hopefully I'll have everything set up to start the challenge when I get off today.
Okay, remember, Gilbert, you can start whenever you want, okay? So it's no pressure. But
okay, understood. Thank you.
anyone got tips for Gilbert, or we want to have something else going on about the 10K cards, strategies that we can help each other with?
So I was going to ask, the training is tonight at 10. Is that via Clubhouse?
Yes, it's at the Clubhouse, but it's not training. It's just everybody come back and give, they report of the accountabilities of what they did and how they did it. And if you don't meet your, if you don't get all your points for all 4 areas, you would just go back down to the, to the audience, and when that 10th day is up, you can restart.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Quick question, Angela. When you go into a room in Clubhouse, you are there before 100 people or more.
I go when the group starts. Whenever the group starts, like say if I get up and I go in the room, if it takes too long to see if they're going to call me on stage, because at first I was just waiting because I got so close to the stage. And then it was time for me to come to this group. I would leave, so I wouldn't make it. So if I go in there early, I figure if you go in there early, you get a better chance because it's regular people going in there every day. So I go in any time of the day. Like say now I go in the hallway, I'll check. If you had 2 phones, it's even better. I go in there and I check and see what groups or something that's going to help me in my business, and then I just join. And then I ask to come up. I raise my hand and come up.
And what type of presentation are you giving?
It depends on the group.
Presentation that you're giving? Right.
It depends on the group. Like some of them just have questions. Like this morning, like I was telling you, that was all about 5 tips for DMing people. So when I went up there, I had said I didn't go up on it, but what I would have did if I would have went up on that stage, but I DM'd her my information because they was only letting you ask questions. But if I would have went up on the stage, I would have said that I needed the tips to know what to do to go on Instagram because I'm in a challenge and I really don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing Instagram or something to that effect. But what she said was to send her send her your information if you wanted the package. So I didn't need to go on the stage.
Gotcha.
And she was one of the trainers. So when I went in the other one, it was about. I went in another one about moderating. So being a mod. So I asked them to look at my bio and see what I need to change, because when I first joined Day Group, when I started in March, I only had like 3 lines, and I keep taking those things and changing it. So I asked them to look at it, and that's what I was telling them. I wanted to start my own room, and I wanted to be able to do a club, and plus I was doing challenges and different things like that. So every morning, I'm actually going back into their room to build like a relationship with them, and you're going to always have a lot of people in their room. So it depends on the room you pick. And then some of them is like, the other one is like something about grow your business or something like that. So I went into that. So a lot of things that you're affiliated with, those are good rooms for you to go into, because everybody will follow each other, and then you can just send your card. So you still connect. But when you go up on the stage, you can just still, when I ask you to tell me a little about yourself, you can tell me about you, and you can just say, you can DM me on my 10K card. Or even people who like you and follow you, you can send them back your DM. Because it's not about you doing the 10K, it's about you promoting your business. But they have to get to your 10K card to see your business. Is that helping?
That is greatly helping. Thank you. Because I wasn't sure how I would introduce this 10K. Was I selling the 10K card, or was I just selling my business and pushing that out?
No, you're not selling the 10K card. 10K card is your business. It's all with you connected in one. You can even tell them, like if you're selling it, you can say it's a one shop, it's a one-stop shop, so they don't have to look all over for you. So you can go on that card. But the whole thing that's up there first is your business. That's why you got the card for your business. So, it's good to get people to come back. Somebody might say, I like your card and stuff. How did you get it? You can just say, check out my card and, order it. And you can tell them more about it, and then you can build a relationship. That's why the lady was saying, when they DM you and stuff, it'd be best for you to say, can we connect? Because it's more you being up front. Instead of me just saying, let me just throw you my information, and you might not never look at it.
And I actually like Kim's card, where she has the aspect where I signed up, I connected with her, but she has a feature where she's taking your information before you actually go in and see her 10K card. And I like that, because you're grabbing their information, because it's just like a physical business card. Sometimes you're giving your card out, but you're not getting anything in return, so you lose contact with that person. I basically now, prior to having the 10K card, when I'm talking to people, I exchange my information on my cell phone. So I have so many contacts on my phone so that I don't lose people. And then I label the contacts after I put them in, so I know where I met them from or what this is about. So I don't just have numbers in my phone that I don't know what they are. But I also like the fact that you give out this card, this digital card, and you're grabbing their information just the same as you're giving your information to them. So I really think that's a really unique feature.
Yes, that's what I was telling you. I love Kim Card too. That's what I was telling you. The April month is free, that you can just go on my card and take the April calendar off yourself and look at it, because it's a digital calendar. And I'm rebranding myself because I'm starting my businesses over. So if you can go in my bio and say that, because I had to stop everything from all the death in my family and then taking my mother out after doing childcare after 21 years. So when I send in, I'm going to ask 10K for that form. So when you want that digital calendar, you're going to have to send me your information. But right now, since it's an April calendar, it doesn't make sense. So I just give it out. Did that help?
It does. And on a side note, I have a garden. I'm getting into gardening. My son does the garden. We work with the local farmer. And so I'm learning a lot about that. So I would love to get some tips from you on gardening.
Oh, yeah.
That's just as a side note.
I'm also a beekeeper too, a tree pruner, and I do all that stuff, master composting and everything. I did it for over 20-something years. That's the whole problem I'm having now because my garden is being relocated, and it was sad because I had a youth garden for a lot of the young kids around. And they doing a 37-story building, so that's going to be a while. But I'm supposed to be back by next year, so that's why I was just trying to do a whole lot of things. So when it looked like I'm doing a whole lot of things, these are all the activities and the things that we did in the garden, and plus I had 2 farmers market, so that's why I was doing that. But go in there and get that digital magazine. There's a lot of stuff about gardening in there.
Okay, we'll do.
And you can get your magazine custom to like something that you do. It don't have to be gardening because a lot of real estaters get those magazines too.
Yes, we use that magazine quite a bit, even here in California. A lot of realtors have that, send it to their VIP clients.
Well, I have to go because I'm headed out. But this is great. But I will be back at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more updates. And you all have a great day.
Have a great day. I'm zipping out too. I'll be back this evening. Have a great day, everyone.
Okay, and don't forget to DM me if you want the script.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Just DM script to you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yep, and if you need help, you can let us know if you get the time while you're on the job, if you want help with whatever you're pulling out.
Understood. Thank you. Just listening in.
Okay, great. Is everyone working right now? I'm going to start pinging some people in, Luann.
How to purchase 10,000 cards digital business card.
First, scan QR code or click the link.
Second,
Scroll down and click the tab that says Get Your Own Digital Business Card.
third,
The link will direct you to the 10kcards shopping website. Scroll down until you see the digital business card plus affiliate membership. Then, click Purchase.
fourth,
You can pay using your Google Pay or click Check More Payment Options and fill out the contact information and billing address. Then, click Continue Payment. Fifth,
double check your information and click Pay. Congratulations
and enjoy using and monetizing
your digital business card. Thank you.